Subscribe or you'll be visited by the toll troll. I've been collecting rainwater in 5-gallon buckets. Is there any market for this? No one has responded to my Facebook marketplace for them. How much do people usually charge for 5 gallons of rainwater? Have I been wasting my time? Yes. Yes, use the buckets to draw mosquitoes into laying their eggs, then strain the larvae out and let them die. I would like to sell the water for extra income. I am not interested in insects. Yes, you in this post are a waste of time. Is there any market for this? No. There is nothing special about rainwater. I will pay you $5 per bucket to see you pour them out on homeless individuals. Market it as MAGA freedom water and get regards to buy it. I heard it was healthier, like raw milk is. It is. But only if collected directly from the sky. If caught off of roofs and gutters, then it's full of bird and squirrel feces. Rainwater can have contaminants from the air as well as from the roof or whatever you are collecting it from. Also, this is the stupidest heckin' thing I've ever seen. Nobody buys rainwater, especially since they can get their own for free. When it rains. You heckin' regard. I place my buckets outside before it rains in the middle of my yard with window mesh over them to only allow in water. I'm not sure I fully believe you. Well, that's your problem. Terrorists, dirt in the air and other stuff. Just cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. Also, go drown yourself in one of those buckets of water, cause this is still a dumb idea and nobody is going to pay for a 5-gallon bucket of free water. The people on Marketplace are smarter than you are, that's for sure. In the middle of my yard with window mesh over them to only allow in water. Is that clearly stated in your ad? Yes. I also offer UV light sanitization if people want to request it, but I let them know that ruins the probiotics. It's good water. Trying to sell rainwater. He doesn't know that the water we use comes from the sky and you already pay for it from the water company. Your IP has been logged, you've been reported to the EPA and all additional local authorities. How dare you steal that water and circumvent the permit process and excise taxation? We live in a society and it's scofflaws like you that make it worse for the other hard-working citizens to achieve ownershipless utopia. But only if collected directly from the sky. Except that it is full of dirt and whatever contaminants are in the air. So no, it is not better. This was already mentioned earlier. Next time read the entire thread before replying noob. I'm not sure I fully believe you. People often ignore the wisdom of others because they get an idea in their head and want it to be right. Many people, including you, come here because they want us to say good job, Anon, well done, great idea, but in this case your idea is dumb. But I let them know that ruins the probiotics. If mold and mildew is a probiotic, sure. This thread has to be a joke, right? Simply fill your buckets with regular water from the tap or toilet, then market it as rainwater. You are an idiot. Most people have to pay for water, so this defeats the purpose of recorded OP wanting to sell free water. You are just as dumb as OP. Where do you think tap water comes from? The tap? The water company sends untreated dirty water to customers. This idiot thinks that's how it works. Get a load of this guy. Not true. Many plants, especially those in containers and exotic plants, don't tolerate municipally supplied water well and need real rainwater to thrive. Rainwater is 100% soft water. Rainwater is slightly acidic, naturally. Green gardeners know that most organically grown plants prefer soil pH levels between 5.5 and 6.5. This is on the acidic of the neutral 7 pH, and by nature's design, it's the exact pH range for rainwater. Stored rainwater contains some organic matter. It's like a light application of fertilizer every time you water. Rain contains nitrates, an important micronutrient. Rainwater contains nitrate, the most bioavailable form of nitrogen. Nitrogen is one of the 3 key macronutrients that plants need to survive. I mean, he's right, y'all motherfriggers buy up those prepper buckets like it's not just repackaged shite from grocery shelves at a 400% premium. Yeah, lol, I have 3 and 5 gallon buckets full of beans and rice I've gotten for free/cheap over the years. How much do people usually charge for 5 gallons of rainwater? About $3.50. I've been bottling and selling mine as drinkable water. I add a little Clorox to kill any microbes and then explain it as alkaline pH adjustment. I get about $3 per liter for it. I found cheap 1-liter bottles on Amazon and I print labels myself at home. There's nothing special about rainwater. My post-World War II Polish immigrant mom collected rainwater and melted snow in the winter, and after straining it through a couple of paper towels and a colander, used it for a rinse after washing her hair. I can confirm a rainwater rinse leaves your hair super soft, and at least for my mom, she still had a full head of white hair when she passed at 86. This man drank tap water once and got this. Any questions? You need to dog food it, drink your own rainwater for a year, shower in it, do dishes with it. If you can't apply it like this, you have nothing to trade. No one is interested in buying an amateur's untested experiment unless it's easy scrap, e.g., the amateur bought expensive materials for it with money, and rainwater isn't that. Use magnets to filter out the tiny metallic meteorite pebbles that the rain washed down. Then do something cool and artistic with it. Like forging an alien-looking knife or whatever, get creative. Bucket included? Yes, but it's a container redemption program. The buckets are $5, but that's a one-time fee if they bring them back when buying more rainwater. Aren't you concerned that the customer will just keep the bucket and collect their own rainwater? Like raw milk is. Raw milk isn't healthier than heat-treated milk. It's full of cow hormones and other stuff specifically aimed at letting baby cows grow optimally, not humans. Nobody knows what that stuff really does in the human body. It can even penetrate the blood-brain barrier. Drink heat-treated milk only. I do use a lot of rainwater for my orchids, which do not like fluorinated hard tap water at all. But I would never buy it, not even for just $1 a bucket. It's demineralized by the water cycle, which acts as a global solar still. Of course, whatever shite provided the tiny particles upon which raindrops form is also collected. Idiots ask what they should have learnt early in grade school. OP is clearly trolling or breathtakingly stupid. You can purify any water, but you're stupid, so you fixate on rain. If I could kill you and everyone like you, the world would be a better place with much higher collective intelligence. You deserve to die for existing. I've never even met a porch primate that ignorant. Of course, plastic leaches and outgasses, so the container must be labware or glass canning jars to prevent contamination. I heard about how in the West it's illegal to collect rainwater from you guys, so I believe this thread. Even if it gave you immortal life, it would be made moot by the fact that, it falls from the heckin' sky. Is this the same regard that thought he could make a hydroelectric generator from his tap cause it's free? He paid nothing for it a couple years ago? 1 minute. Yeah, I know. Black Rifle Agua. Liquid suffering 24-ounce cans. We collect our 100% pure rainwater in 5-gallon batches, allowing natural entomologic probiotics to infuse your drink. Our current flavors of Storm Drain and Tangy Tangerine are a must for your family in a time of grid power out or critical event. God, air and water are your first needs for your family's survival. We offer 5-gallon monthly subscriptions of $9.11. Patriots, don't let you or your loved ones go thirsty. People like you are the reason California burned. You took all the water. Son, you must choose: rainwater naturally filtered through hundreds of feet of stone, or rainwater fresh from the sky, unstripped of its aerial contaminants and bird shite. Some people live in apartments, so they don't have easy access to rainwater. You might be surprised by how much extra people will pay for a product with contaminants. You just need good marketing to make them think it's beneficial. Put hole in bucket. Attach valve and hose. Hang bucket. Collect water. Shove horse up arse. Turn valve. Free rainwater enema.